So the very common problem that business owners face is managing multiple tools. If you're an individual solopreneur, coach, consultant, trainer, or a small business owner with teams, or a major medium-sized business with multiple teams, it is definitely going to be a game changer, irrespective of your industry and size of your business. And look at the price point. So as an agency owner, I pay $297 US, and I can bring unlimited clients under my wing, and I can charge anywhere from $97 US upwards. High level gives you an opportunity to scan business cards in their contacts. All this happens in an app. So if you're somebody who relies heavily on Google My Business Review, this one feature can change your life really, really quickly. I promise you, I'm happy to give you a 30-day free trial. I promise you this is going to blow your mind and blow your business in a good way.
Hey everyone, welcome to Pivot to Thrive podcast. This is your ultimate destination to elevate your mindset, marketing, and sales strategies for ultimate business growth. I'm your host, Dr. Priya, and I'm here to inspire and guide you on your journey to financial independence. My mission in life is very simple: to empower entrepreneurs like you with simple, actionable insights and easy to implement strategies that will transform your online business into a thriving success. Now, here's the deal. If your current strategy in life or business isn't working, don't quit. Just pivot. And it's important you understand that the goal for pivoting life and business isn't just to adapt and survive, but to truly thrive in growth, success, and abundance. So, in this podcast, we'll dive deep into the mindset shifts you need to break free from cultural barriers and embrace your true potential. We'll discuss cutting-edge marketing and sales techniques that you can apply to your business right away. Together, we'll create a powerful belief system that will guide you towards the life you truly desire. So, grab a cup of coffee or even a fancy glass of wine, and let's start pivoting towards the success you've always dreamed of.
Hey everyone, welcome back to today's exciting episode. I have been meaning to do this episode for quite a long time now. So today I had the time to sit down and record this because I see so many posts on Facebook and different social media, people spending thousands of dollars on website and other business tools, which is not giving them great results. So I thought I have to do this. Recently, I moved to my CRM, which is high level, and it's changed my game. Like, it's really exploded my business to levels that I wouldn't have imagined earlier this year. So I'm fairly new to the high level world. I would say May 2024, April 2024, I onboarded myself onto the platform as a client. I moved my entire business. So the entire month of May, I would have probably slept like 20 hours all up. Like the entire month, I would have slept 20 to 30 hours because the platform had so much to offer. I didn't know how to do it. This is the first time ever I sold like a half-baked cookie because I didn't know what I was doing, but I brought my clients on. When I was on a free trial, I brought 5 clients into my agency model. So the platform basically sold for itself. It has the functionality, people know it. Even if people don't know it, the moment I explain to them the different functionalities and capabilities, they're like, yes, sign me up. So it's been such an easy sell, I would say, relatively, compared to all the other coaching packages and other things I've sold in the past. So the very common problem that business owners face is managing multiple tools that don't speak to each other, right? You've got a separate platform, dashboard, and all the shenanigans with the website. And then there's email marketing. There are different tools for SMS marketing. There's another one for managing courses, membership areas, calendar bookings, and so many subscriptions. So when I sit with my bank feed, there's subscription after subscription after subscription, which is, don't know it because they're tiny subscription, but it adds up. It adds up when you are going to look at the annual subscriptions that you pay for each of these softwares. So if you're someone like me who is completely overwhelmed with managing multiple tools, then this episode is definitely for you. I'm going to walk you through the entire functionalities of each of the different key features But please keep in mind, depending on when you're listening to this episode, High Level introduces different stuffs like every day. Last week, they introduced QR codes as an option. So I don't have to go to Canva, create a QR code, and then link it to my High Level links. Now I can create QR codes, customize them based on brand colors. 2-3 weeks ago, they introduced brand boards like Canva. You can create your brand kits inside High Level itself. So every week, every day, they come up with updates. So depending on when you're listening to this episode, few might be updated, few might be changed, always for the better. So it will add stuff to whatever I'm mentioning now, but it's not going to decrease in functionality. So by the end of this episode, I promise you will know exactly how High Level can help you manage everything in just one platform, basically replace multiple subscriptions. You can build and host websites there. You can manage your entire lead pipeline, your sales pipeline. You can automate your workflows. You can automate your follow-ups. You can host multiple courses. You can manage your own community like School and Circle. You can also buy a virtual phone number that can make calls on cloud. Every SMS, every call that goes out, you can manage it through your Lead Connector app. So if you have a sales team, this is such a great functionality. And all this you can actually manage on a single app. You connect all your socials, your Google My Business profile, your reputation management. As a business owner, you can manage everything, all the notification that comes through an app in just one place. That is such a game changer. If you're an individual solopreneur, coach, consultant, trainer, or a small business owner with teams, or a major medium-sized business with multiple teams, it is definitely going to be a game changer, irrespective of your industry and size of your business. This episode is going to be so much packed with value, so stick around till the end. So let's start with basics, why it's such a game changer. Like I said, most businesses, especially the small to medium ones, we end up using tons of different tools to get things done. So they're very, very fragmented and they don't speak to each other. So you can have WordPress for your website, you can use MailChimp for your emails, you can use calendars for your bookings, and maybe a CRM, which is optional. Most businesses don't understand the value they bring to the table. So all the time you just spend trying to get these tools to talk to each other and do one thing over there. So still there is a manual intervention and also multiple subscriptions that go on with it. So High Level was built to solve this exact problem. It's an all-in-one marketing platform, a CRM, that lets you do all of this, everything. Trust me, it's too good to be true. And look at the price point. So as an agency owner, I pay $297 US and I can bring unlimited clients under my wing and I can charge anywhere from $97 US upwards. So that's like a minimum obligation that I have to, like a legal or moral obligation. I'm still not sure because there are mixed opinions about it, but $297 US, it's a no-brainer. It's a too good to be true kind of an offer. I used to pay that money for ClickFunnels just to build funnels, just for a funnel building software. So I love ClickFunnels. You know, I started my life with ClickFunnels, but I could not stay loyal to them just because the functionalities were very limited for the price that I was paying. But this one, I'm like, just take my money. All right. So within 3 months, I signed up so many affiliates. Now my affiliate commission itself pays for my subscription and I still make a profit out of my affiliate commission. So it's really, really that good. So if you're somebody with multiple clients, I would suggest having your own agency and use this to bring a recurring passive revenue model. If you don't know, feel free to get in touch. The only catch would be to sign up using my affiliate link so I can support you anytime, any day with all your questions. Okay. So basically, High Level saves you time, saves you money. And the most important feature is you can actually focus on growing your business instead of juggling all these million different tools and which don't speak to each other. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about turning visitors into leads, right? So the main core, everybody spends minimum 3 to 5 grand on website, right? They all spend thousands of dollars into building a website. But what's the harsh truth? Most of these websites don't have the ability to capture the traffic that lands on their website, nurture them through a proper strategic lead nurture pathway, and convert them into paying clients. They sit there, look really, really pretty, but actually don't help in growing your business, which is by generating leads or sales. So My website, you can go to my website, pivottothrive.com.au. It's basically still a work in progress, but I've done pretty well with my homepage where I use a quiz as a lead capture tool or my lead magnet. So PDFs are a good lead magnet, but it's very, very retro. I wanted something that's more engaging. So the moment someone opts in, which is the first step of my quiz, they give their name, email, phone number. The moment they opt in, it basically sends me an email. I've got a workflow trigger, like that person has actually started the quiz. And after they complete the quiz, there is a calculation that happens based on the responses to calculate the marketing and sales score. Depending on their marketing and sales score, there's again another logic that drives them to a particular call to action. So I've got 3 call to action. One is my paid 90-minute consultation, which is for people who've got pretty much sorted. They just need that one paid consultation to get through stuff. Or they could be book a free demo. You just need a CRM. Everything else looks good. Just book a free demo call. And the third one is the business strategy call when they're not really sure what they want, if they're really, really bad. So those are the 3 offers that they get funneled into depending on the marketing and sales scope. So the quiz has been a great source of lead magnet. Imagine the number of hours I would have spent. I can't even say hours, number of days and weeks I've spent to craft these quizzes, basically give a brief, and then my team in Pakistan built it for me. So it's a very, very engaged way to capture your leads, and then they get added to my email newsletter. If you know, every Monday morning, 9 o'clock Brisbane time, I send out newsletter to my email list. So my email newsletter is the biggest nurturing platform that I have at the moment, this entire 2024. If you ask me if there's one thing that I'm super proud of, then that's my discipline and consistency with my email newsletter. So that's where they get nurtured. So right now I'm sitting at a very good close rate for every client that I meet, every lead or prospect that comes into my sales cycle. And basically, it's just helped me to get more inbound leads. So I used to be really be out there knocking on doors. I don't knock on doors so much these days because I get inbound leads due to this continuous lead capture nurture mechanism. I was in India in June and July this year, and the reason I was away from entire country, my primary country of residence is Australia. This is where I run my business from. I was not doing any kind of networking activity, BNI or BX, but I still had a very consistent lead and sales pipeline because I was able to automate all of these processes with my systems and automations. So the only thing or the only person I can give credit is the systems that I built on high level. So definitely, it's helped really do the job for me. And that's why I am on a mission to empower all the business around the globe to use this powerful platform to help them grow their business. So if you are somebody who builds multiple sales funnels, then high level acts as a treat, right? If you are running a webinar, you're selling a product online, you can create unlimited funnels that let you to capture your leads, send them follow-up email sequences or SMS if you do have that capability turned on, and nurture them constantly until they are ready to buy. And it all runs on autopilot, right? If somebody downloads an ebook, the next 10 days they get nurtured with my email sequences and then they get added to my newsletter. And that's kind of how I nurture it without being very pushy, without being salesy. And the real magic is the integration. So the integration that happens between your website form, your basically the lead magnets, your calendar bookings, everything is tracked in your CRM. So if you click on one particular contact, let's say John, if I click on John, it tells me the date when John came into my website. So did he search organically? Did he go to Google and search for pivottothrive.com.au? Or did he come from Facebook post, LinkedIn post? It tells me the source. And then it tracks their particular psychology, like which all tabs they visited before they actually sent a form, or what all PDFs they've downloaded, and all the emails that has gone out to John from my system and what response he has provided. So everything about your buyer, your customer journey, your customer psychology, you can basically track in that particular one page. How good is that? It's really good, and it helps you to keep everything on track. All right. So the main thing then I want to talk about is managing the customer relationship, like I said, about each contact that comes there. So it's a very, very intelligent system. It's really smart that helps you track every lead, every interaction, and every sale. Another great thing that I love about High Level is the workflow and automations you can create. For example, I am part of BX networking group. So BX has two key things in place. There are multiple business cards that land in my handbag that I never get to. And then we have a process called paid forward slips. So we give paid forward slips to people. They give their name, email, and if I had asked for, say, business consultant, they give me business consultant on the form, which means they can refer me to a business consultant or they can introduce me to a business consultant.
Hey listeners, before we jump back into today's episode, I want to tell you about an incredible opportunity that's perfect for those of you who are always asking these questions yourself. How can I earn more money? How do I get more customers without spending on ads and fancy funnels? How can I generate recurring income without selling all the time? How do I create wealth without trading time for money? How can I transition from being a one-person show to mastering delegation? If this sounds like you, then you're going to love our sponsors for this episode, the Pivot Mastermind, a life-changing 6-month intensive experience designed to help you launch and scale your digital empire. But that's not all. One of the standout features of this mastermind is that each attendee gets a dedicated virtual assistant to handle the admin and social media marketing tasks. That means you can focus on what truly matters, growing your business and enjoying the freedom that comes with it. Don't wait any longer. Click on the link in the show notes to apply today and take the first step towards transforming your business and your life with the Pivot Mastermind. Now let's get back to today's episode.
So I have created an automation, right? So High Level gives you an opportunity to scan business cards in their contacts. All this happens in an app. So while I sit there during my BX networking meeting, during my break, while eating my breakfast or with somebody is talking something, I would just pull out my phone, scan that business card. It extracts the name, email, phone number automatically, but please make sure to double check. Sometimes it's not right. And then I add a tag called BX networking. Immediately the workflow is triggered. So the trigger is adding a new tag called BX networking. And then it sends an automated email saying, hey, whatever is their first name, hey, John, it was lovely to meet you at BX this morning and chat briefly about our business. This is a little bit about my business. And then it tells about my business. And there's also a call to book a coffee chat with me. Initially, when I had Calendly, I had only one calendar, but now High Level lets me have multiple calendars. So why not? I have a separate calendar for my coffee catch up. So it's not salesy. It's for networking people in my business network to actually get on a coffee chat with me to know better, right? So I'm not sending them to a business strategy call form, which is what I used to do like an idiot. But now I have a separate form for coffee chat and it has questions. Where did you meet me? BNI, BX or other? And then the whole paid forward slips, which is the huge part in actually getting return on investment through BX. I had automated that whole process via High Level. So basically I integrated my Google Sheets with Zapier. I connected that with High Level. So when there's a new row added, then there is a trigger that's created and paid forward forms are sent. So you can think of any scenario. BNI India, I have a separate email. So when I add BNI India, it automatically sends, hey, it was lovely to meet you at BNI India conference. I did that, right? So anything you're doing on a repeated basis, if you're doing it more than 2 times, I would say automate it. So you can think of any scenarios and see how life-changing that can be. It's just massive. When I talk about it, I lose track. But trust me, if you're doing something more than 2 times, just automate it. All right. So now let's talk about the next feature, which is kind of a big deal because people spend so much money on course hosting platforms like Kajabi, Katra, and so on. Right. So High Level has it as an inbuilt feature. So for all my course creators, coaches out there, this is going to be such a game changer. And the best part is you can let your students or clients access your course materials and communities on an app. High Level has introduced an app called Collab with a K. Kollab by Lead Connector would be the app on iPhone and Android. So you don't have to use platforms like Thinkific, Kajabi, and then pay for it separately and then try to integrate it with everything else on your website. So high level, you can host your courses directly within your platform, meaning you can create courses, you can sell courses, deliver your courses, plan your entire marketing strategy, everything from the first touch point to recurring revenue. High level does it for you. So we've got this app where they can access your course contents, quizzes, community like School and Circle. It's all inbuilt. Okay. So it really, really integrates well. You can automate your courses. You can automate your complete marketing campaigns. And it's such a game changer. I'm right now moving a huge academy in the medical niche from HubSpot into high level. It's going to be a 6-month project, but we've got some great work to do in that space and save that client heaps of money and basically make it a seamless customer journey than just being very fragmented on different things. So next, I really want to talk about community building, right? Community building is huge these days because people know community is everything. That's like the biggest currency. Like attention is money, time is money. I would say community is money. Like really now, Alex Hormozi is big on School now. He's invested huge on School and they do lots of games and stuff. But why would you pay for another third-party website if you can build your own community inside high level and do all the good stuff of integrating different features and how you want to do it? I'll give you an example, what I've suggested one of my client, right? You bring traffic, instead of driving traffic to a WhatsApp group or a Facebook group, you are going to drive traffic to your community, but your own private community. Give them access to certain features like discussions and certain free videos and webinars and tutorials. And once they pay, so they can see there are certain private invite only or private paid only members area where if they pay and upgrade, then they get access to those options. So that's an easy way to upsell. When people see the massive value that you provide in the free area, then they will basically upsell themselves onto that platform. Right. So really, that's going to be a huge add-on for businesses that want to drive traffic and nurture the leads as well. Another great tool that small businesses with high level completely enjoy, massive transformation. They've got heaps of transformation after using this one feature called reputation management, which is automating the Google review process, right? Most people really, really overlook this functionality. But as you know, online reviews can make or break your business, especially when it comes to attracting new customers. Even before making a dinner reservation, we look at the Google reviews before we make that decision. So high level makes it super easy to automate the whole process of getting the reviews and managing the reviews, right? You have different ways on how you want to automate it. For example, if someone signs up as a client after 1 week or 2 days or immediately send that Google review where they can complete the review for them. So it's not just about requesting reviews. You can track the reviews, what happens, you can manage them, and you have an AI feature that actually responds to those reviews. So automatically, the AI would paraphrase what's been mentioned as a good stuff, obviously, for 5-star reviews, and then it'll reply based on the review. So it'll be very relevant. And trust me, as humans, we cannot beat that precision and how it paraphrases the whole thing, summarizes the whole thing and replies to it. Trust me, it's really, really good. And if you don't want, for example, for some medical industries, as per APRA's regulation, you can't respond to reviews. So for those clients, we turn off the automatic conversational AI replies. There's another option called suggestive AI, meaning it can suggest you this could be a possible good response for that review. You can use suggestions if you are not somebody who's going to trust AI. So we've got options for you guys as well. Okay, so this feature really, really lets you to stay on top of your business online reputation without spending hours manually doing it. So if you're somebody who relies heavily on Google My Business Review, this one feature can change your life really, really quickly. All right. So if this wasn't enough, if you're still not convinced, I'm going to talk about some additional features. So you've got an integrated email and SMS marketing. So I send out all my email campaigns through high level SMS. I haven't opted for SMS yet, but if you want, you can integrate SMS through Lead Connector, meaning you can get a virtual phone number. Imagine tradies, for example. So George might be working for me. Next day he quits, then I'm not going to change George's number. So I'm going to have one number on my website. If George quits and Mary joins, I'm just going to forward the same number, virtual number, to Mary's number instead of George's number. So it's great for small businesses where you've got churn of employees, and also in terms of SMS and calls, whatever happens via the cloud, meaning you can track it. As a business owner, if you have a sales team, you don't know what kind of sales conversation is happening. If the close rate is not good enough, then that's the biggest feature that you're going to be thanking me for. And if you're somebody who's using Canva like me, who used to use Canva, okay, with just one calendar option, then appointment scheduling, definitely you can have hundreds of calendars depending on whatever is your requirement. And workflows, this is must for companies that want a series of events triggered. So if someone books a call, then what do? So next day, I want to send them some free information. Next day, I want to send them some videos. Next day. So you don't have to track what's happening. You set it and forget it. So custom workflows, depending on whatever is your business requirement, you can do that. And then you've got reporting for different things. So reporting for leads, reporting for calls, your sales, your email rate, your social planner. We didn't talk about social planner. So social planner is where all your social media accounts are just integrated in one place. So I used to give access to my Facebook Meta Suite, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, podcast, my YouTube, TikTok. So now High Level integrates all of these in just one platform as a social planner. Like you don't have to pay for Metricool or other third-party scheduling apps. My VA can go in, create a post, write the description, put in the Canva design, and send it to me for approval. So I get an email, hey, your VA has sent you a post for approval. I go in, I check it, and if I like it, I approve it. If I don't, then there is a reason where I can give feedback and reject it. They can go and rework on it. So if I approve it, it gets scheduled on the day and time, and it's posted. It's so seamless. Like this itself is a massive game changer for businesses and organizations to manage the entire marketing in just one place. And guess what? As a business owner, you get a conversation tab on your app. It's called Conversations on High Level app, where all your social media engagement happens. So you don't have to go into Facebook to see if someone has commented something, if someone sent you a message. You don't have to go to Instagram. Everything comes in just one dashboard, like one tab of your dashboard. Oh my God, that's a game changer, right? I don't have to juggle through 5 different apps, but I get everything in just one app. I'm tired discussing about all the features of High Level. I know it was a lot to take in, but I hope you understand the value this tool can bring to your business and the value it can add to any business if you're looking to streamline your operations, automate your sales process, or just simply save your time and money by consolidating all these different subscriptions into just one tool. High Level has you covered. So just for my podcast listeners, just for people who know, like, and trust me and want to make use of this particular offer, I'm going to offer you a 1-hour free consultation. If you sign up using my affiliate link, I'll leave my affiliate link in the show notes below. Sign up and I'll help you set it up for you, or I can ask my team to get on a call to help you understand how you can navigate any technical difficulties. So if you sign up using my affiliate link, always my team and I will support you throughout in terms of onboarding and certain snapshots. So snapshots are features of High Level that will help you to template. Basically, if you're doing a process once right, then you can repeat that process again and again and again and download it into different accounts. So there are certain things in my website that I've snapshotted that I download into my affiliates account if they need it. So if you are signing up using my affiliate link, then definitely I would give you the best snapshots that I have right now, depending on your requirement. Okay. So don't wait. Don't sit on the fence. I promise you, I'm happy to give you a 30-day free trial. I promise you this is going to blow your mind and blow your business in a good way. All right. So thank you so much. I hope you found this valuable and you're super excited as much as I'm excited about this tool and how it has changed my business. I really, really, truly hope that your business will be streamlined, automated, and explode without trading time for money, because that's my ultimate goal. I'll see you all in the next episode. I truly hope you enjoyed listening to this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it just for you. Please follow Pivot to Thrive podcast on the platform you're listening to right now. It would mean the world to me if you could leave a review, and I'm so excited to see you on the next episode. Sending you loads of love, positive, and healing vibes your way.
Stay blessed.